How
Listen
does
to Wisdom,
a
episode
black
66.
boy born in North Africa leave Africa and go to Europe and come back with blue eyes, blonde hair? And then you ask me, is there an agenda? If you don't believe there's an agenda, then tell me and quit your profession as a media person, because advertising means nothing.
Yes.
Because how can you package the Messiah in the same look of the oppressor and then hope that the oppressed will not look you as related to their savior? And fighting and killing you will mean I'm killing the same blood that my savior is born out of. The question of the death of Yeshua must be, we must step back again, because it looks like he died for the black people. Because if he died for all of us and he has taught us love, how come the people who brought the European religion, because I want to argue on that later on, that Christianity did not come to Africa through the whites, but through Ethiopia. The Europeans, I'm quoting Elder Farrakhan.
Okay.
The Europeans must be worried when they know they're dealing with a God of justice. You better tremble. 20 million Congolese later. 25-30 million blacks in the Great Atlantic later. Wars on the entire globe, from Peru to the islands, to Haiti, to Tahiti, to Samoa, to Jamaica.
Okay.
Building of the railroads in Britain on the backs of the black people. South Africa, you rape, there's a whole nation of coloreds, as we call them here. Why a product of rape cases unspeakable. Our mothers came to work in these European kitchens as maids, and you converted them into prostitutes and slaves for 400 years. And yet you preach that God is just. He is fair. His judgments cannot be questioned. He's a God of justice. And me as a black man, I look at you as a European man with this justice God whom you are sharing with me.
Okay.
And the Negro old song bursts in my spirit.
Okay.
How long? How long shall the black man continue to suffer? And when God finally comes to have a conversation with justice,
okay,
with the blood dripping hands of the Europeans, the gold and the diamonds that are hanging on the crowns of the queens from Cullinan here in South Africa, the wealth of art and literature hanging in the libraries of Europe, bones of African leaders who were cut off and are being displayed in the museums in London. And some of the European guys and occultists are still drinking wines from those skulls. Rituals of highest order which we cannot even discuss on air here. And yet we preach that God is just. I have a question for the European. When will God show justice for the African?